Look at it. Landscapes.
Baby.
Come now.
Oh, and also check out the sunset, guys. Can we just like appreciate? Okay. Ignoring, where is he going? Him. That is a beautiful sunset.
We're in Norway, baby. Norway. Having troubles already.
Drammen station and will stop at all stations except Stabekk. There are, however, some technical.
It is not, I repeat, it is not warm. We are now in Oslo. A very, very random trip that we decided to take very early in the morning. What time is it? I think it's like 1. Now we've literally just settled into a hotel, dropped our stuff off, and it's time to kind of go out. We are now going to a museum island to kind of see some of the museums that we're kind of interested in and just kind of see where that takes us, and we're going to take you guys along.
Just taken a bus all the way to
Viking.
Okay, I'm just not going to pronounce them because I just can't. I'm not. So we just got to one of the museums, which I'm going to go and see in a second. Famous building known for Viking ships and all that kind of stuff. And if you've been watching Vikings, much like I have tried to, this should be interesting. Thing is that when you actually get here, you've got the Viking ship which is over there, but you also have like other museums and stuff all around. So it saves you from actually having to get on another bus and go around and blah 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 so forth. You can kind of knock out 3 before you actually come back into the city. But yeah, let's have a look. We are at Fram.
And then we're going to over there.
Fram. Okay, so that was the Viking ship that we've just gone to, and now we're heading to Fram. And as you can see behind us, it's lit up blue. And then we're gonna head over to Kontiki, which is right next to us as well. If we turn around, Kontiki is over there. But for the meantime, let's go and see what Fram's saying. called now?
It's the Opera House.
The Opera House.
Yes.
It looks
like that.
amazing.
That is a beautiful sunset, which we are going to try and capture all the way that way, up there. I've come to Mathenhall. It's like a food hall type of place, kind of like Box Park, I guess. And we're just trying to find it, which we're still kind of looking.
We're down the camera. We died.
Yep.
One died, so
Yep.
we're down to iPhone.
I'm hungry and I'm tired. We have been awake, technically, since 2:30 a.m.
Yes.
last night. And I think we slept for like 2 hours on the plane.
Oh, we're here. Hi guys, so as you saw from the video you just watched as well, we did end up going to Oslo, but just before we ended up on the video, we just wanted to catch you guys up on some of the things that we actually went through. If you didn't catch, where we stayed was a place called Radisson Blue Plaza Hotel. There's a couple of them around in the city, but the one that we stayed at was Plaza. I absolutely loved the service that was there at the moment. Kudos to the receptionist. For the love of God, I can't remember her name. She managed to get us one of the highest floors because she saw that we was vlogging as well, and she wanted to help us out, which is really cool. As you will see as well, we didn't use the swimming pool, but the swimming pool was amazing as well. Literally the gym and the swimming pool are located at the top of the building, which was really cool. It was nice and warm in there. You had the views as well, kind of thing. It was pretty cool.
It was really well located as well. It was right next to, kind of nearby, Oslo Central. We didn't actually realise when we got to the airport, to get from the airport to Oslo Central, we took Fly to Get. Is that what it's called? Fly to Get?
Basically, Fly to Get is their express train.
Yeah,
to
kind of
get
like
you down to the
Oslo
down to
Central.
Oslo Central. That's their kind of express. I realised that obviously they do actually have a regular service as well. This was going to cost more, but in actual all fairness, when we was coming back and we realised there was two different trains, actually the difference was in £4.
Yeah.
You get there roughly around the same time, so it is your pick. However you're feeling, go ahead.
Yeah.
It doesn't really make that much of a difference.
It's the same time, same journey time to actually get to the airport as well.
Speaking on the transport part as well, is even though you didn't have, because we didn't actually use an app for obviously finding out bus times, tram times and so forth. We were basically using Google Maps. Is really accurate. It's really accurate when it comes to like the timings, and these guys don't like to mess up on their times at all. They are literally there, if not earlier than expected, so please make sure you get on time wherever you're going. Can't really get lost, to be honest. I stress this enough. Please don't use Ubers at all.
Super expensive.
Ridiculously expensive.
Super expensive.
One thing that did help us though, it was the Oslo Pass. If you don't know what the Oslo Pass is, in a nutshell,
you to kind of get around the city, but it also is like your ticket for entrance into certain museums or certain sites as well.
It also grants you free transport around, I think they said zones 1 and 2 off the top of my head. Drop the links and more information down in the video as well.
Oh, and it also gives you discounts at some of the restaurants. It gives you about, I think it was 20% off at some of the restaurants as well, which are again kind of in the center of everything, so that was really helpful as well.
And the actual center is actually in the central station as well. When you go in there, they've got like loads of information. You've got stuff on like the blackboard and all that kind of stuff,
Of what's happening on the day.
Yeah, you can also check with the website and all that kind of stuff as well. We went to multiple museums as well, which was covered underneath the Oslo Pass as well, so we didn't actually pay for the entry. I don't know how long you're staying as well. As a side note, The Oslo pass comes in a couple set of prices which vary depending on the time. So you have 24, 48 or 72 hours. I'm not sure if there was any longer than that. It gave us access obviously not only to the transport to also go into those museums that you saw us go into anyway. So we also checked out on going to the Mathhallen. Anyway, so that place. In there as well, you have so many different kinds of restaurants that are going on, both raw food and also like actual cooked food. Like, you didn't actually eat in any of them in the end. We actually stayed in another place outside of the restaurant.
They have restaurants outside it as well, around it.
Yeah, but really cool place to go to, whether it was at the daytime or at night time. I think we came at a busy time, but it wasn't too busy that it would be uncomfortable kind of thing. There was a vibe going in there. It's pretty cool. Also as well, if you're going to go out to restaurants in Oslo, I highly recommend you try some of the local stuff. So for us, we kind of tried the local beer and some of the drinks that they had, which was really nice, really smooth. But it's just, if you're kind of there, you kind of want to get into what it's actually like to be there. If you are going around, make sure you check that out as well. Again, easily accessible by bus. Didn't even take that long from City Central, probably like another 10 minutes, something like that. Where possible, try and pay in that currency. Especially when it came to, like, for example, paying for the hotel, they asked whether to pay it in pounds or in Norwegian krone, I believe it's called. Let's be cheap when you pay in their currency as well, which is fine. Some of the sites that we went to as well, Opera House. So it's really cool, as you'll see in the footage. You can kind of, the roof kind of comes down to the walkway, so you can kind of walk up on top of the roof, and it's really nice for some pictures, especially if you get there around sunset. So we kind of literally ran as we got off the bus. It wasn't really a plan to actually get there. It wasn't really a plan to get there for like we just noticed sunset. That it was happening. Yeah, we literally came out the museum. It was coming down. I was like, oh crap, I think we need to go to Opera House as well. I was a little bit scared in case it got nighttime. We couldn't obviously do what we wanted to do kind of thing, but we got there at the right time, funny enough. So obviously we got to experience the sunset, which was really cool as well. The place that's opposite Opera was a place called Salt, which we didn't go to, but highly would recommend it. It kept on popping up when we was looking at stuff to do anyway. Gender sauna as well, actually, so you can do what you like over there. And then for all the crazy people to the left, you had that place where you could just jump into the water. You know? We went about it. Check out the fjord tours. So they're the cruises as well, which were really good, but so much of them were either sold out or only like the most expensive ones were left, and they were like, you're looking at maybe about 400, 300 plus. That was at the minimum, but they went so quick. But if you're going, try to book it way in advance. It's really worth doing it. That's one of the things Norway is known for, the fjords. What's that? Oh yeah, the last thing which we did actually before leaving was go to a wonderful park, Frogner Park. So this park is famous obviously for the statues, all 212 of them located in the park. In the video, some of these statues were a hella weird. It was really cool. The views are absolutely amazing, especially when you get to the top as well. You get to see all of the park, get a little bit of the city in there as well. In general, spending time in Norway was absolutely a pleasure. The people are lovely as well. We don't have a problem with anyone whatsoever. They were also kind and friendly as well. I would definitely want to visit Norway again. Probably move up actually and get to actually do a little bit of sledging as well whilst I'm there. If you do go to Norway, we kind of did it. It was a very spur of the moment trip. We tried to plan it as much as we could, but we literally spent like 24 hours, just a little bit over, I would say. 36, something like that, in Norway. Oh cool, anyways guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video as well. Thank you for tuning in, and stay tuned for the next city break that should be coming up shortly, but we'll be letting you know soon. If not, just don't forget to check our Instagram as well. We're active on there as well. Don't forget to subscribe as well, like, leave a comment as well. Let us know what you think, or have a guess where we're going next. That's a good one. Drop it down in the comments down below if you think you know where we're going to be going next. Catch you in a bit. Bye.
Bye.